Hello, good morning everyone. Today we will see what is a data type in Java. Data types means the type of data which can be stored in Java. The two different types of data types are primitive type and non-primitive type. Primitive type and non-primitive type. Primitive type is also called intrinsic type and non-primitive is called derived type. So from the name itself we can see that derived means the types which are derived from the primitive type. And in primitive type the two basic types are numeric and non-numeric. Numeric contains number types, and in that we have two classifications as integer and floating point. In integer we can store only integers, the numbers without fractional parts, and in floating point we can store numbers with point values. Okay. And in non-numeric we have two types called character and boolean. A character can store a single character and a boolean can store a true or a false. And in the category of non-primitive we have these classes, arrays and interfaces. A class is a collection of different variables. Array is a collection of homogeneous or same type of variables. And talking about interface, it is similar to a class type, but it contains only functions which do not have any body. So it is a new concept in Java called interfaces, and they are used for supporting multiple inheritance. And in primitive types we have the two classifications as numeric and non-numeric. And in numeric we can have integer and floating point types. The different keywords used for declaring variables of integer type are byte, short, int and long. A byte is a data type which consumes a single byte. In brackets it is shown the number of bytes it consumes in memory. So a 1 byte is allocated for this byte type. If I am declaring as byte A, it means that A is a variable of byte type, and in memory a 1 byte is allocated for the storage of this variable. And short is used for storing higher numbers than a byte, or 2 bytes are allotted. So it can have 2 raised to 16 combinations, and it is 3, 2, 7, 6, 8 combinations. And for a byte it is 2 raised to 8, that is 2, 5, 6 combinations. And for storing larger numbers we can use integers. So 4 bytes are allotted in Java for integer. And there is a higher type called long also, and this long can store higher values. The long can store higher values because 8 bytes are allotted for that. Okay. And in non-numeric type it stores data which are not of number type, and so it can be a character or a boolean type. So a character can store a single character like A, B, C, etc. It can store a single character, and unlike other languages, in Java 2 bytes are allotted for this character type. 2 bytes. This is because Java supports Unicode. Java supports Unicode format. It means it can support characters of multiple languages, and so Java supports internationalization. And 2 bytes are allotted for representing each character in Java. Then Boolean type stores a true or false. true or false can be used for storing Boolean type. Okay, then by initializing values to variables, if I am using a float variable, float k equal to 10, then I can give f along with that to indicate that it is a float value. And if I am using a double value, floating point types, in floating point types, float have single precision and a double has double precision. Even though the values range are same, the precision of the fractions varies in this float and double. Double have higher precision, which can be used for some sort of scientific calculations. So float k is equal to 10f means the value f is stored as a value 10 is stored as a float value to variable k. If I am using double, then I can give d also. Double k1 is equal to 10.0d. Okay, so that is double and float, and these are the different data types used in Java. So as I told you, it has basically it has two classifications, primitive and non-primitive. Non-primitive is a derived type from the basic types. Okay, so these are about the data types in Java. Okay, we will see you in the next class.